In this video, I am going to share with you an important technique about how to thrive in the organization and get your policies approved and get your voice heard in the boardroom. Usually the problem that we face is that we don't have the top management support in the organizations, and if you are running a department, you want to change some policies or maybe pushing some of the agenda or get some of your proposals or projects approved, usually you get a lot of obstacles on the way. So here's a very important tip that I have been using from quite a while now, and I'm really successful in this. I'm going to share that tip with you today, and you can apply not only in the organizations but also in your personal lives. This technique is called identifying the decision-making nucleus and having good terms with them. Now, what is the decision-making nucleus? These are the people in the organizations who influence the decision-making. So, if you are facing challenges that I have just talked about, and if you are not in good terms with the top management, then you need to identify the decision-making nucleus, the people who can help you get your proposals approved, get your policies forward, help you getting support for you in the organizations. Now, these are the people usually that you can find out maybe in the treasury or the finance department. Now, I'm working in a university, so these people can be found in the dean's office. So probably one or two or maybe all the deans would be important. Also the registrar office and the treasurer office. As well as there are some informal positions where people are really close to the top leadership, and they may not be sitting on these key positions that I've just talked about, but may be sitting on other positions, but will have close relationships and can influence the decision making of the top management. So therefore, if you go in an organization, you need to identify or specifically ask people, if they are not really visible, ask people around, and you will be having the knowledge of who those people are, and then you can start establishing good relationships with them. Now, how can you develop these good relationships? These relationships can be built by, first of all, that you are a competent guy. So you have to have competency in doing your work very well, so that your work, your job can be seen by those people and you can impress them through your work. That's number one. Number two, you must have strong interpersonal skills so that you can build good relationships with them. And the starting point for that would be that you offer your services free of cost without any expecting any return from them, and present yourself in a way that you are valuable for those people. Also, maybe exchange some gifts and all and other things that can make them happy, and they can make them favorable in your support. So these things will help you having a strong relationship. So not only you will be able to get your policies approved, maybe your project get approved, maybe your voice get heard, but also it will help you navigating the bad times. So for example, if you make any mistakes, these people can help you get out of those tough times where in other situations, if you are not having good relationships with such people, you may get punishment or maybe severe punishment. But if you are in good terms, you may be forgiven, or at least there will be people in support of you who can vote in favor of you, and you may not get that strong or harsh punishment in the organizations. As well as at the time of promotions, these people also vote and vouch for such people. So therefore, you must be in the good terms. So whenever these people hear your voice, they hear a sound of a good friend, a competent guy, a valuable employee, So these kind of words must come in their mind immediately. Work on them, work on yourself also, work on your networking and interpersonal skills. So today, the tip that I shared is identifying the decision-making nucleus. Identify them, make good relationships with them, and thrive in the organization or thrive your startup. Until next video, I'm gonna say goodbye, but do like the video and subscribe the channel so that you can get notifications for the new upcoming techniques and tips for thriving in an organization once they are uploaded. Goodbye.